So I want to address a question I've been asked many a time, and that is, do I really need a CRM and a dialer when you first start out? So I'm going to dive into this topic with you, give you some best practices, so hopefully you can become a beast selling final expense, whether it's face-to-face or in the telesales. So first off, when you're using data or using maybe aged leads, that's the time when it may be in your best interest to acquire a dialer. A dialer is like a force multiplier. It allows you to be able to touch more people. And if you touch more people with that phone, you're going to be more profitable. But when you're buying brand new leads, there's really no reason to even purchase a dialer because your pickup rates are going to be so much better. So just remember, if you're going to think about getting a dialer and a CRM and putting that money out there with dated leads, use a dialer. With fresh leads, you can use your fingers. There's no shame in it. Now, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with having a CRM. A CRM is free 99 when you partner in an agency like jasonfinalexpense.com. And I do partner with some amazing agents across this nation selling life, Medicare, and annuities face to face, but more importantly, the telespace. And if you really want to take off when you're using aged leads or dated leads, you really want to use a dialer because you're going to be digging in some dirt to be able to get that conversation, to get that conversion. So do you really need a dialer in a CRM? No. Is it going to be an absolute help to you when you first get going? Of course it will, because you can use what's called a single line dialer or even a triple line dialer. And a triple line dialer is like having three phones banging numbers as fast as they can, and that'll help you become a beast. Because if three numbers are getting called and then the person picks up, blip, and you get that phone call, you're going to find that you're going to have more conversations. And with final expense telesales, it's really all about getting more conversations. The more conversations you can have, the more conversions are possible. Doesn't mean it's 100%. You got to understand final expense telesales is an art form. It's not just, I bought a lead, buy from me. You got to be careful here. And I know you know this, but I got to put that as out there because there's some agents that think that, well, if I just talk to you, you got to buy from me right now. And that happens. But you've also got to get through the hurdles of the no. And sometimes you just got to separate the noise from what you know will make you a beast. So understand a CRM and a dialer is amazing when you're in insurance sales. But is it necessary? Not at all when you've got brand new leads. Now, when you got a lot of leads, then yeah, having a client resource management tool like a CRM, it's powerful, but you shouldn't really be paying much for it, if at all, when you first start off. Use your tools in the best way possible. But if you want to translate the business, keep it simple. This business is an old business. And let me share with you, dialers weren't always around and CRMs weren't always around. It's a simple business, not easy. So do you really need a dialer and a CRM? Not at all. You can use your cell phone. You can use an office phone. You can use a VoIP phone. There's no shame in the game. Don't be afraid to go low technology and high production when you're helping good people with fresh leads. But if you're using dated leads, you will have a force multiplier here, and you're going to find more success by using a dialer and a CRM. So if you need a good CRM and a dialer, you're kind of wondering what's a good one, what's not a good one, feel free to reach out at jasonfinalexpense.com. Love to give you any free resources that you may need. And I appreciate you watching. I hope this helps you. I hope it gives you some clarity and some insight into whether you really need a dialer and a CRM. That's a question you can only answer. But a CRM and a dialer is not the right answer for everybody. If you're using fresh leads, just use your fingers. You'll be fine. But if you're using dated leads, use a dialer. Real easy way to make the choice for yourself. But there's nothing wrong with using the fingers, nothing wrong with using a dialer, but hand dialing with the phone can get old when you're using old leads. That's why I say you want to use a dialer. It's a force multiplier and you'll find more success, I hope. Hope this helps you. I appreciate you watching. We'll see you soon.